Yeah, I mean the songs,
And we live.
a vast majority, if not all of them, are 4 years old.
Damn, damn.
Yeah,
And
that one
he's
was alright.
touring. He's touring it too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because he wasn't performing these songs back when they initially released.
Mm,
Send Mojo Jojo curses me.
damn.
Curse. I know, Rose. Yeah, Rose won't be able to. I just asked and said Ocean Beach, huh?
Oh,
Oh, she's
Ain't
gonna do
that a
that. Okay.
Sonic level?
good.
Ain't that in San Diego? Or is that in San Francisco? Actually,
Is that a Sonic level?
That does sound so. That does sound like a Sonic level.
cue music.
Mm. But happy Sunday, everybody. I
What
know we're
music?
running a little bit later, Cameron, but you know, it is
I
what
don't
it
know
is.
why I heard the Sonic Heroes music for some reason. That one beach stage. Second part of the beach stage though. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-na-na-na-na.
As
It
much
had
as I
nice
loved
songs.
Sonic Heroes growing up, like aside from like the main character themes, I couldn't tell you a single song in that bitch.
I
I hate it.
fucking loved the Frog Forest song.
I
That
think I
shit was
really like the casino stage though. The casino
Casino
stage I fuck
Stage.
with.
Okay, Casino Stage, and then there's the Bingo follow up that had a cool song. The Haunted Mansion had probably the best song in the game.
I think I remember
Um,
it.
it was the second one, not the first one. The second one. I wish I could do it justice right now, but I wouldn't be able to.
No, I came across this. I'm gonna post it in Monster Mashers, but it's just the dumb, quick little Monster Hunter video. I'm like, oh, that's stupid.
No, I will stand by Sonic Heroes music. It also had like the Egg Fleet theme had probably
Egg
one of the
Fleet was dope.
best
Yeah,
starts of. Okay, so you just off the name you remember that
yeah.
one.
I was like, I remember that fucking stage. Oh yeah, absolutely.
um,
Also, a Diddy apology video dropped. Why? How dare he?
yeah, a
How
Diddy
dare he?
Wait, a Diddy what?
Apology video?
bro.
Oh, for whooping Cassie's ass.
For
Wow.
beating Cassie up.
For that
Oh, I mean,
video,
for finally getting caught beating Cassie up,
bro.
not
I'm
for
about to,
doing it, for getting
yeah, I'm
caught.
about to
For
say.
getting caught. That's it. You know this nigga was a
Pussy.
super villain beforehand. How dare? How dare he
He's been
thinks
a
that's
he,
good?
he's essentially been a supervillain, dog.
He
I
has.
like, I like how the information of J Cole uh, fighting Diddy has resurfaced.
Mm.
I know they said that J Cole's the only one to like. I see a post that said like y'all be talking shit on J Cole, but he's the only one that stood up to Diddy.
Damn.
You know, he did fight Diddy
Hmm.
in the club, but it was over Kendrick Lamar. Diddy was disrespecting Kendrick, and J Cole pieced him up.
Yeah. See,
And this was years ago.
history all loops back around.
History all
Right.
loops back.
Like,
around.
see, this shit happened, and Cole said, "You know what? I fought Diddy over this nigga. This ain't my money."
Right, bro.
Hero. So you heard what they said, right? Or what people are saying that the reason Cole apologized during the Dreamville Fest is because Schoolboy Q is there.
Yeah, you
And
told
he-
me Schoolboy Q
Yeah,
told me it's
and he
like,
let him know.
don't do
He's
this.
all like, no. He's all like, no. This is about to get real. Look, Kendrick don't like this nigga. Kendrick love you, but he really don't like this nigga, bro. So this ain't about y'all.
Don't get involved.
Right, yeah, basically. Don't get
Live your
involved.
happiest life and just say, you know what? This not even worth my time, bro.
Yeah, not even gonna do all
Not
that.
even worth my time.
Other reports are saying that Drake was there and they were supposed to perform a first-person shooter, but not after interacting with, but after hearing that Schoolboy Q was there, Drake left.
Damn.
Fuck.
Pussy.
Yes, boy.
Other vaginal option.
Bro.
Not the other version.
So I've been on the reaction kick of just going back and listening to fucking hip hop YouTubers fucking react to all of Kendrick's
Oh my
drops and shit.
God.
It makes me happy. It make black joy makes me happy.
Bro, I love the compilations of people just
Absolutely.
listening to the songs for the first time,
Yep.
and everybody's like it brings me back to like it makes me feel more human. I want to say that because these are some of the exact reactions I had when I was listening to it for the first time, sitting in that car at Santa Clara. Like, now I'm glad I was where I was, because now that song is forever attached to the moment of being at the Santa Clara Marina with the sun shining and shit, and the wind blowing, and hearing that for the first time, and then having that genuine reaction, like, "Oh my god,
bro!"
Like,
I told you when
it's
that shit dropped, it was
California.
because of fucking Blessing. I saw he went
The
live. He's like,
sky
"Your
is
Kendrick dropped." It's
clear.
like, what?
There are God rays shining down from between the clouds, hitting the water,
Not
and
God
Kendrick
rays.
is tearing this nigga up. And I'm sitting here like, and I gotta go drive to meet Uncle John in a couple of minutes. Like, that was my day. That was my moment.
Then the next
And-
day, that Drake shit dropped, and everyone was like, "It's over." Yeah, it's-
I was so mad. You see what I tweeted?
I did.
I was all like, I just wasted my damn time. Oh my gosh. Oh, did you see my fucking TikTok video? Cliff referenced it in the Discord. But somebody was reading off a tweet, and there was a list of air quotes disses that Kendrick never responded to, which in actuality, they were all just responses to the Control verse from like 11 years ago. But he, first off, the names on the list, Jay Electronica don't fucking rap no more, dog. Hobson, what do you look like responding to Hobson? But then he said Loop, as in he read Lupe Fiasco's name and called him Loop, and that's when I stitched the video, and I was all like, I can't.
Oh yeah, he dropped a new song, right?
He did. He did.
Okay, I
Called
haven't
Samurai.
listened to it yet. Okay.
Yes. Lupe Fiasco, the black dude who actually trains with swords and has long dreadlocks tied to the back, released a song called Samurai.
The week that Assassin's Creed Shadow gets announced, amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Amazing.
It's like he knew.
All right. Can?
But dude called him Loop.
You good,
and
bro?
I just lost it.
Huh?
You good there, dog?
Yeah.
My whole thing was like, I'm tired of y'all motherfuckers commenting on it. Did you just find out about hip hop last month? Is that it? Loop Fiasco? I'm sick of y'all.
Yasuke.
Yasuke.
Alright.
Oh my god.
Let me get... Oh, Justin, do you know what the fuck happened? The audio shit?
Oh, yeah, I fixed it. I put it back.
I know. I know you have fixed it. I was like, cool, when I was able to take care of
Oh,
it.
just what happened?
Just-
So, I forget why I was.
Was somebody just moving fast?
Yeah, that's basically what happened.
Okay.
Yeah, I just moved too fast.
What you're playing, Cameron?
Fuck boy. Little kitty, big city.
It's on Game Pass too?
Yeah. And I'm
No
just
wonder
like,
that
I'm
explains
just
the
like
two
running it
fucking
on.
headsets on.
Are you
Yes,
gonna
sir.
stream that?
No, I'm not. Well, I'm trying it out to see if it's something that I want to stream. I'm just like doing the cloud thing. But I'm probably not. I'm probably honestly gonna do Power World.
Bro, that download is like 14 megs.
What download?
It's
Little
for
Kitty
the
Big City.
Little Kitty Big City.
Well, I don't wanna
That was
waste
like
space.
14 megs.
He said, I don't want to waste space about to download Power World. Come on.
well, Power World is already downloaded. I downloaded that months ago.
So it's been wasting space.
Yeah, essentially. But I think that's what I'm gonna play next week, though. Oh, the cat don't like water. Nope. Okay.
Alright.
Pretty remarkable, to be honest, that you're even able to fucking do this, dog. I clicked the game and this shit was up and running and playable within seconds. It's pretty nuts. I don't care, even if the game is small, it's still, I don't know, what a time that we're in.
Mm-hmm.
What a time to be alive.
What a time to be alive.
Aw.
And it's like not even stuttering or nothing, and you know I don't have the best internet.
Oh.
I'm glad he
okay.
finally admits it. Yeah.
I mean, I've always admitted it. I mean, it's not my internet, right? It's the position of my box.
Say.
Which, I was gonna ask...
Somebody
actually,
knocked his box loose.
So when you guys run your Ethernet cable, Do all of you run the Ethernet cable from the main router to your rooms right now?
Mm-hmm.
You too, Deontay?
Yeah, it's a secondary router, but yeah. This house big. Not
Oh,
big.
shit.
There are multiple streamers in this house, I should say.
Oh, so you like have your own internet separately from everyone else?
Not my own internet. It's through Sonic, and there are 2 receivers. So one receiver is mine, and the other one's theirs.
Oh, I see. So if I run a wire, do you guys run it to like a Ethernet hub or something, so that you can plug all your devices in, or you just like switch them out?
I have
That
2.
has-
One is going to my computer, and the other one will get swapped around between the systems.
Okay, cool.
I mean, yeah. I have 2. One stays in the Xbox, and one switches from the PlayStation to the Switch.
All 3 systems are right there, all right next to each other. So it's like, all right, what does?
Yep, and got some Cat 8s, some long ass Cat 8s, and ran them into my room.
And Rose, we will see. We will see.
The
Rose.
only direct connects I have are to my PlayStation and my computer. My Xbox runs off of Wi-Fi.
Okay.
The Wi-Fi. All
Who
right.
the fuck is Wi-Fi?
Who the fuck is Wi-Fi?
I said that shit at work, just instinctively when somebody said the Wi-Fi is down.
Oh,
They shouted,
glitch through the wall.
"The Wi-Fi is down." I was like, "Who the fuck is Wi-Fi?" But I said it hella quiet, and I didn't think anybody heard me.
Oh, I broke the
One of my
game.
coworkers started dying.
You're just like, you get it. All right.
Yeah, I won't be playing this on screen. It's cute though.
All right, put the kitty away, Cameron.
Hey,
Has
yo.
anybody been watching My Hero Academia?
No, I hear it's starting to
No.
turn up though. I have been reading it, and I really feel like it has 2 to 3 chapters left.
It's only
Really?
4 episodes into the new season. Bro, Stripe.
Yeah, Stars and Stripe.
You see the fucking the commentary about Stars and Stripe?
She's so sick.
I was like, this is America. Invades country without permission. Sets off nuke within 5 minutes.
This is essentially Untitled Cat game.
But yeah, Justin. Yeah, My Hero though, like 2 to 3 chapters left, and it's like this is cleanup.
I hear it.
Wow.
Like that's the conflict. Fine.
That's crazy.
I need I
Couple
just need
beautiful-
more good shit. My Hero's pretty cool right now, but it's definitely being outshadowed by some other shit. You see it on the screen right now. Windbreaker is my shit right now. Like, I'm just in love with these fight scenes.
They dropped a trailer. So Studio Eclipse is animating Berserk, and they're doing the Black Swordsman arc, and every single like it showed off the trailer, and I'm just like, why can't Berserk be good?
Did they CG it again?
It's not CG, but it's also like just from what they've shown, I was just like, I don't see this going in a good direction or lasting long.
Did anybody watch the CG version? No.
I think I tried. I tried watching and it was not good at all. Very bad. They finally pushed back the Golden Age and then tried doing all the stuff afterwards, and it was just like, this is gross.
Well, I mean, how did you feel about the original anime?
That was good. Like,
Oh, okay.
like for what Berserk is, you always think that it's one of those that's like it will never be as good as what it actually is.
Okay.
Like they'll never make the anime good. I'll just put it that way. But the '97 anime that was pretty good, and the movies I liked. Like the movies weren't the best, but they were still pretty good. And then that 2016, 2017 was hot garbage. Those are not good whatsoever. Bad. Why does everything clang?
Why does everything?
Everything clangs. But let's get this going, gentlemen. Put the kitty away, Cameron.
Again, Ayo.
Sorry, kitty. We'll play
He knew what he
later.
said. He knew what he said.
I know what I said, and I said it again, and he understood. Look at that whole Tekken 7 behind Cameron that, like, just
Sound. Oh, let me.
just sitting there. And a whole Spider-Man, too.
There we go. Oh no! Now I'm a little loud. Soft spot.
You'll find various
Sweet spot.
pop up behind there.
Hmm.
I've run out of shelving space now, so things just get displayed.
All right. Secondary sound test. My waves look better. Do I sound?
Did you pick up that bundle, Darren? Oh, I think you're already missing that Monster Hunter bundle. You already got a bunch of them on Steam, right?
Oh, yeah. I think,
Oh.
like, everything I already had, so I wasn't tripping.
Yeah,
That was a
same.
good deal.
It was,
bro.
what,
That-
30 for all of that?
Yeah, 30
Yeah.
for everything.
Yeah, that
It
was good.
crazy.
If I didn't already own it all, I would be like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Mic check, mic check. Mic check, mic check. Doing a mic check.
gosh.
Mic check it.
I don't wanna
Mic
open
check
all
it.
this.
Oh, I'll talk a little bit about Animal Well.
Mic check it.
Have you been playing it?
Mm-hmm. The collector's true struggle, shelf space. Absolutely.
Yeah,
That's
facts.
the real final boss.
Like, I still have a shelf that I gotta put up. I just haven't really felt like it. So I still have one I gotta put up though. It's supposed to go like right here. It'll be off screen, but yeah, shelf space.
Okay. What was that shit called? The Division.
You're the division.
Division Heartland got canceled.
Get it.
The hard line.
Oh, Ubisoft. All right, gentlemen.
I'd be ready.
Ready when y'all are.
Are we beginning? Backgammon?
Not backgammon.
All right.
Oh, my stomach.
Yeah, feel it. Feel it in them guts. 3, 2, 1.
Welcome everybody to episode 180 of the Rusty Rupees podcast. As always, I'm one of your hosts, Darren, and with me I have the boys Justin,
Cameron's a heathen today.
Deontay,
We're here.
and Cameron.
I'm always a heathen, I'll have you know. Respect me.
A heathen to his core. Anyway. But what's up, everybody? As always, let's go ahead and get some nice housekeeping out the way. Remember, if you listen to us right now, live right here at twitch.tv/RustyRupees, we appreciate you. Make sure you hit that follow button. If you have Amazon Prime, you have Twitch Prime, you can go ahead and give us one of those free subs. We appreciate it. We
sir.
appreciate the love, support, all of that. You can also catch us live right here at youtube.com/RustyRupees, where the VODs will go for your viewing pleasure later on. As well as you can look us up anywhere at Rusty Rupees on any of your podcast services to hear us as we go live, as we post these episodes. Everything's up to date, up to episode 179, so please go ahead, check that out. We appreciate it while we, slander Microsoft, as they should be. But appreciate that. As always, please go ahead and leave those stars, leave those reviews, give us feedback. We want to know what we could do more, what we could do better. We appreciate that. And to roll into the topics of the week, Assassin's Creed Shadows got announced from Ubisoft this week. We're excited about it. The internet, on the other hand, is interneting like crazy.
Racist.
Oh,
Racist is the word that you're looking for.
that is the word I'm looking for.
I just want to know why, though. Like,
There's that. There's been a change up in PlayStation's leadership, so we'll talk about that and what that could possibly mean for the future of PlayStation, and more cancellations from Ubisoft as well. So we got a game announced and we got some cancels announced, and so let's just get straight into it. So Assassin's Creed Shadows was announced this week, and
I don't want to start off with hate.
yeah, no. See, here's the thing. Here's the thing. We're not going to start off with hate, because as far as what Assassin's Creed Shadows is, I'm excited. So we finally got our Assassin's Creed in Japan. We finally get the game we've been asking for literally since the series has begun.
I've actively been calling for it. I was like, hey, where's my AC Japan? I need it.
Let's see. We're 26 years out now from
Damn.
from when Assassin's Creed started, which is
Why do I feel like whenever we talk Origins, I always feel like we age ourselves. It's like so heavy.
Is it 20? Nah, is it 26? No, it's 20. Oh no, it's only been 15 years. I'll say. Yes.
15 years of Assassin's
15
Creed.
years of Assassin's Creed. Because I
So
believe
21?
Assassin's Creed came out in 07.
When I was 21.
15 years and double the amount of games.
Bro. Dog.
Just shut up, Tim.
But
You're speaking too much truth, brother. Stop it.
so Assassin's Creed Shadows taking place in Japan. We have two main characters. So we have female assassin Naoe, as far as being our stealthy shinobi. And then we also have another secondary character of Yasuke. So, you know, that historical nigga that was alongside Oda Nobunaga, you know, a real historical figure.
Can we really enunciate on the two?
Two
There's
protagonists.
There's
Two.
Two.
Dos. Ni.
Two. Not one. Two. There's
This was
Two.
the code name Jade. Is that what?
No.
no. This is
Jade is the mobile
Red.
game. That's the China. That was the China game.
Oh, this was.
Yeah, this is Red.
Okay.
Yeah, this one
Okay.
was red. Yeah.
Okay.
So from IGN, from Matt Purslow, just some details about what Assassin's Creed Shadows is. It says, after years of fans asking for feudal Japan said game, Ubisoft has finally announced Assassin's Creed Shadows. Set during the era of samurai and shinobi, it brings elegant katana duels and ninja arts to the franchise. IGN recently visited Ubisoft Quebec for an exclusive look into Assassin's Creed Shadows, where we spoke to seven different developers about what they were thinking, about what they've been creating. So as far as the setting goes, Assassin's Creed Shadows takes place in the Azuchi Momoyama period of Japanese history. The story begins in 1579 and will continue into the early 1580s. The time period means that this is the first game in Assassin's Creed to feature assassins and Templars in their classic form since 2015's Assassin's Creed Syndicate. Oh yeah, because Syndicate was the last one before we started shifting onto Origins and stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. A number of historical figures will play prominent roles in the campaign. These include Oda Nobunaga, the Great Unifier of Japan, and Fujibayashi Nagato, Master Ninja of the Ika clan, who is Naoe's father as well.
Mm-hmm.
So we know she's getting trained by a Master Ninja. So,
Mm-hmm.
you know, because there's a ninja in the game. Crazy. Much like Assassin's Creed Syndicate, Shadows features two protagonists that you can switch between them as you play through the campaign. The first of these dual leads is Naoe, the fictional daughter of Fujibayashi Nagato. She is trained by her father to be a skilled shinobi. The second protagonist is Yasuke, a real historical figure. I love how they emphasize that. Originally from Africa, Yasuke came to Japan with the Portuguese in 1579 and soon became a samurai in the employ of Lord Oda Nobunaga. Shadows is the first Assassin's Creed game to ever let you play as a real person from the past.
Wow.
Nice. So,
Oh, maybe that's why everyone's so upset. It's because it's the first real person you get to play from the past, and it's a black guy. So now they're just like, I mean, why? Why is this? I wanted to play a real Japanese person from the past. See, I get it. I understand. I get it. I understand. I feel it.
But he is Japanese.
I mean,
It's like
I
you.
mean, shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up.
That man is a weeb.
That man is a weeb.
I just embrace the culture.
Let's
I
see.
myself am not Japanese.
So
Sure.
setting, stealth and parkour. As the title suggests, light and dark is a major part of Assassin's Creed Shadows stealth systems. A new global illumination system creates a dynamic light and shadows that affect enemy vision. You can now hide in shadows and even create darkness by destroying lanterns or killing torch carriers. A light meter on the UI shows how well concealed you are, from fully visible to completely hidden.
That's dope.
Servants are a new
Yeah.
type of NPC, ranking between civilian and enemies. While they cannot fight, they are able to call in reinforcements and raise alarms. They have their own patrol routes and carry lanterns at night. They are now an option to knock out foes while performing a stealth takedown, allowing it to be more passive, allowing for a more pacifist playthrough. I ain't doing that. We know what we about.
We stealthy, baby.
Mhm.
What you mean?
You can now crawl along the ground in a pro position, allowing you to maintain lower profile as well as get through small openings.
Shit.
Naoe has a grappling hook that can be attached to every roof edge, as well as a number of other anchor points. Unlike the zipline grappling hook from Assassin's Creed Syndicate, this rope uses physics simulation to allow dynamic swinging. So Spider-Man. Cool. The grappling hook can be used quickly to climb into ceiling space above corridors, allowing you to wait for the enemies patrolling beneath. Eagle vision returns, allowing you to spot silhouettes of NPCs through walls. Enemies are marked in red, while new servants are colored orange. The drone-like bird used in Origins, Odyssey, and Valhalla to scout out areas and mark targets is not available in Shadows. You'll need to do your own reconnaissance work.
That's hot.
Okay.
That's hot.
You know what? I think I'm A-okay with that not being a feature anymore. Because I don't know. I think it's just for me personally, since they've included like that overlook view with the birds. Like, I just get overwhelmed with how big the games are. And so while it's like, just keep it more contained to what I see and what I can move around in and not get that overarching look of how big this space that we're in is, I don't need to see all that.
I mean, to be fair, the last few Assassin's Creeds, like, I think map in generals have been, like, ridiculous.
They have, and that's what I'm saying, but the bird is just kind of just shows, the point of that is to show that off.
Right.
And I'm like, thank you for not, for just bringing it in.
I very much so like I feel like the aspect that they're going for is very much like Ninja-esque. Like, they're not really going for the Assassin's Creed version of it. They're going for more of like the ninja aspect of it, and I like that. I think I actually said last week too that I was hoping that they didn't give them like the exact same Assassin's Creed knife. And the cool thing is, in the trailer, it shows that it comes out and then turns so she can grab it and then stab you. I'm like, ooh, that's sexy. Yeah, that's sexy.
Put up the trailer real quick.
Kunai. I also read somewhere that instead of marking out all of the points of interest on the map for you, like this game is gonna actually have you select, more like how in like Breath of the Wild or something, if there's an area that you want to mark on the map yourself, then you would mark it. I heard that they're going for more of that approach.
Well, just pinning stuff on the map.
Uh-huh.
Well, you've always been able to do that, but still, it's in general, I guess. You just, like I said, it's just more of you don't get that overlook view of everything. Because big games in this, they need markers at the end of the day, so.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, they need a way to, as big as it is, make it seem smaller.
Let me bring this stuff back in while the trailer plays.
Yeah, I'm excited about like what the scenery and the landscape is gonna look like.
Hopefully it's beautiful. Hopefully they just do their thing and really shine with the area.
Like, especially because they're going feudal Japan, so I really hope they really go for like like the tall Japanese towers and like the shogunate castle and stuff like that. I really kind of hope they kind of just go heavy on that.
My biggest thing, I don't like, how are they about to portray Nobunaga? That's always going to be the interesting thing to me. Because he's always referred to as the demons, devil, demon lord, blah, blah, blah. But I wonder how they're going to go about that.
Well, because I mean, like, supposedly in the trailer, it seems like he was working for someone, and then he essentially is now rebelling against them and working with
Well, yeah, that's
Naoe.
just that's
Yeah.
Well, we don't even
So
know if he's working alongside her yet, because the only ones we've seen him interact with, it seems, has been. If I'm assuming that was Nobunaga, it's interacting with Yasuke.
yeah. Oh no, I'm saying sorry, Yasuke. I mean Yasuke is
He's
essentially
already forgetting.
rebelling.
He's like, no, blackout.
Sorry.
Blackout.
Yasuke is working with Naoe.
So some of the other like combat or stealth details. As a shinobi, Naoe is the most skilled most skilled at stealth. Yasuke can use stealth, but his size and armor plating means he's better at using those skills to get the drop on targets rather than perform fully silent infiltrations. Combat and RPG systems. The era of Japanese warfare did not make use of shields, so your gear does not include any defensive options aside from your armor. Dodges and positioning is paramount. As a samurai, Yasuke is able to use his weapon to block incoming attacks and perform parries. Naoe is able to engage in combat, but she is unable to block or parry. Instead, she can deflect enemy blows. Ubisoft didn't clarify the difference between parries and deflects, but it may be that parries enable counterattacks, while deflects are more of evasive tactics.
Yeah, that's what it would seem like.
Enemy armor has a durability system and can be broken during combat. Pretty much every prop in the game is able to be dynamically damaged by your weapons. Katanas will slice through bushes and baskets, fruit ninja style, leaving accurate blade marks.
Nice.
Arrows will leave precise puncture marks, while blunt options will smash pots into tiny pieces. Many period accurate weapons are available to use, including katanas, the Kananbo War Club, Yari Spears, Shuriken Kunai, and Kusarigama, the Sikuo chain. Yasuke is able to use rifles, providing him with powerful long-range options. Each weapon has its own skill tree. Investing time into using a particular weapon will improve your proficiency with it. You can craft your own
gun, huh?
Right.
I was about to say, of course he's strapped up.
You know. You
He got that thing on him.
Let's see. You can craft your own katana from gathered components and personalize it. A transmog system will also allow you to tailor your gear to look exactly how you want. We love layered armor.
Hell yeah, lay it for real.
Active combat skills return and are unlocked by finding ninja scrolls in the world. Yasuke and Naoe have individual skill trees and gear, but share experience, collected weapons, and resources.
So they are working together.
Yeah.
Give me
Well,
the
even the trailer
double-sided
kinda shows
sword, please.
Huh?
Say, give me a double-sided sword, please.
Please.
Sir, this is not. We're not Darth Maul.
Right.
It's me twirling my sword.
It's me twirling the sword.
So overall, now let's just get into the nonsense. So this game got announced. Naturally, we're all over here like, yay! Oh. Okay. Figured that out. Stop it. Then that is not no. So naturally, the game got announced. We were excited. Cam's over here like, hey, I was right. I was right. We do play as a black character.
Here's black.
You know, it's like, it's Yasuke. Shut up.
Yeah, right.
You didn't call shit. You called the one nigga in Japan. The one relevant nigga in Japan from then. Shut up.
You
But
doubted me.
shut up.
Doubted me.
But naturally, we're excited, and the internet just goes full blown racist, and just I don't understand it.
For what reason? No one knows.
Just because everything has to be woke, everything has to be, oh, they're just pandering instead of doing yada yada yada. And I don't understand it. I don't get it.
That's just because for years people have been using words like woke as like code words to mean what they actually mean, so they can shout about their worst feelings loudly without looking as bad as they actually are. So
The thing is, that makes them look worse.
it makes them look worse, right? It makes them look worse, but it took a minute to get here because in the beginning people were kind of buying the language. Now they're seeing what a lot of other people were seeing when they were criticizing this language. It's like, no, they're using it as a code word to mean this, this, or this,
Mm-hmm.
and they're weaponizing it.
So yeah, everybody's just like, oh, why when we finally go to Japan, we get a black person to play as? Oh, Ubisoft, blah 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 blah.
Right.
The other consistent thing is like, Yasuke's not even a samurai; he was a retainer, and as every time I see that, I'm just like, okay, I'm a weeb. I know what retainer means. I don't think you guys know what what a retainer was. If anything, that retainers are chosen samurai. Let's be frank. That means that they were personally chosen to be like, hey, you're one of my guys.
Yeah. Now there's some retainers where you can say they're like concubines or someone that takes care of whoever they're retaining. But most, if you're talking about like shogunate, yeah, the retainer is the one that like that's like this is my guy. Like like this is my guy. Like he's on my side.
If you think
like,
you can get to me, you got to get through him first.
exactly. And that's why you have to get through my retainer first. This is why they say those things. Okay, jeez, relax, people, relax. It's okay. It's all right. There's a black guy in Japan. It's all right.
Calm your ass.
A historically accurate black man that did exist, and it's crazy because Yasuke has been popping up so much more in just kind of just media in general, whether it being like Samurai Warriors 5, Yasuke was a DLC character, and I think that was the first time Yasuke was in one of the Samurai Warrior games. I know he's been in Neo. We've gotten a bad Yasuke anime recently. I don't know if anybody watched it. It was not good.
I mean, I watched like I think the first 2,
I
maybe
know.
3 episodes.
Was it the magic or robots that made you go, Exactly, dog. Like, you started watching, you're like, what's happening?
You know what? In my mind, I was like, you know what? This is the way that they feel that they can
Keith
compete
Stanfield's
with a black man is by magic and robots. I'll take it. Like I'll take it. Fuck it. I don't care.
That's wild. Yeah.
Yeah, like the only way we can complete with a black samurai, magic and robots. I'm like, okay.
I was seeing some certain comments on Twitter and like the boys in Discord and everything. It'd be like, man, if Afro Samurai came out today, shit would be wild.
Man.
Yeah.
Let Afro Samurai come out today, niggas would be having a fit.
That's
Absolutely.
When I say niggas, I mean white people, racist people. It's nonsensical.
And those
Afro Samurai was good too.
those trash pandas out there as well.
Man, like,
Whoa, what just happened?
I don't like the sound of that.
Fuck.
But Assassin's Creed's finally getting the ninja game we wanted.
Yep.
Irony of people shouting for Asian representation because there's a black samurai instead when there's literally an Asian shinobi on the cover. She's the best assassin in Assassin's Creed history.
To the point where you can look at the cover and she's not even there.
Doesn't make sense.
Man, like that's some powerful niggatry at work.
That's some. It's funny too. So Matt Kim from IGN, he had put up an article too the other day where it's like, naturally everybody's like, wow, the racist people are out over this black samurai. But in his article, he's like, I think A, it's good because he was a real person, and B, why is the only Asian representation that we get, they're a samurai? They're Yakuza. That's what Asians get. That's what Asian Americans get for the most part. It's like,
Oh yeah.
so it's just like, okay, so you're feeding into exactly just like, okay, we have several samurai games at this point. Like, the only thing that Assassin's Creed Shadows has to do is be close. It doesn't even have to be as good. It needs to be close to Ghost of Tsushima. That's Assassin's Creed Shadows' one and only job. is be close to Ghost of Tsushima. Because we've had an Assassin's Creed game in Japan for years now, and it's called Ghost of Tsushima. And it just came out on PC now too. We've had a good Assassin's Creed game, dog. So now Shadows needs to be at least.
I don't know if I can. I don't know if I can equate Assassin's Creed to Ghost though. Like that's a hard one for me. Like I'm trying to think about it, and I don't see it.
How so? Because
I see why, because you have the stealth elements, you have the setting,
But
you have
like,
the open world.
but the stealth elements about Ghost of Tsushima.
come later
Where-
on, because you start off as a samurai, and as the story and game
yeah,
goes on, you slowly
like-
becoming that shinobi.
Go-
And now
Right.
we're just separating Jin Sakai into two different characters. All Assassin's Creed Shadows has to do is prove that it's a good close to Ghost of Tsushima. It's not even the Assassin's Creed merit it has to be based off of. It's like, we've got good samurai games for years now, dog.
But the reason why I think I'm having an issue equating the two is because, like, in my mind, Assassin's Creed has to be a little bit different from Ghost of Tsushima, because a lot of people, especially now with all the rigmarole that's out there, a lot of people are going to play solely as Naoe. So
They won't be able
And
to. That's
no,
what's-
I know, but I'm saying gameplay wise, it has to be a good ninja game. Like, it has to be a good, not like, obviously not like the ninjutsu da stuff. Like, it has to be a good stealth game. It has to be essentially a game to where you can actually feel like a ninja through the entirety of the game.
But that's
'cause
not the case. But we already know that's not the case, just based off of what they've already told us. Like, yes, they're getting into all those stealth mechanics, and they're making this more of a stealthy game because she's a shinobi. But you're not going to be Naoi the whole time. You're not going to strictly be the stealthy assassin.
I mean, but you could,
No,
right? Like,
no, it says you swap me. You play as both throughout the course of the game. You're not. This is not a
No,
either or story. This is their story, and you swap
okay.
between. So just
was
like Ghost of Tsushima, you're not getting just one or the other. You're getting both.
I was thinking you would be able to, like, maybe go through her storyline and then go through
No,
Yasuo.
their stories are tied together.
Ow.
So there's no
I-
there's no way around it.
I'm gonna add an element to that. Like, I do think that it also needs to stand as a strong Assassin's Creed 2 game too. Like, I think we're ignoring that part. Like, yes, it has to
Entirely.
have
Yes.
elements, right?
Um,
Like, literally entirely. But you know, there are fans of that franchise
Yeah.
that are gonna be looking for certain things in it as an Assassin's Creed game too. So,
But I mean, what about what was the one that came out? Not Vikings.
Mirage.
No,
Or Valhalla.
it was Vikings, right? Or Valhalla. Sorry,
Yes.
Valhalla. Like, so what about? I don't know if I don't think any one of us has played it, but if that's the case, then what about Valhalla made it like an Assassin's Creed game? You
And
know what
so
I mean?
this is where, like, I know Seth's out there in chat right now. I know plenty of people love Origins, Odyssey, Valhalla, all that. But to me, those no longer were those to me aren't Assassin's Creed games.
See,
I'll
okay, all right,
I'll put it
all
that.
right,
To
all
me,
right,
they're
all
not
right.
Assassin's Creed games. Like, this
Okay.
is a big open sandbox where you're an assassin. You are one of the key members from the Assassin Order, because, like, Origins, Bayek was the start. Like, he was one of the starts
Right.
of the Assassin Order in general. But those games became so different from what Assassin's Creed were. And so with Mirage, with the little bit I played of it, yeah, that felt more like an Assassin's Creed game again.
Yeah,
But
it did.
so we are seeing the shift of those three big games that they supported for all three of them for a good amount of time, and now we're getting the smaller scaled, let's roll it back to be Assassin's Creed again.
Mhm.
So it's just like, yes, it has to prove it's an Assassin's Creed game, but also at this point now, what do you consider an Assassin's Creed game?
Exactly. Right.
So
Exactly.
So now this is a matter of,
yeah.
are you going back to the Assassin's Creed of old, of Syndicate and beforehand, or are you going with these modern day of Assassin's Creed, which are these big open world, expansive, shit's always happening games, which is just
Right.
a Ubisoft game now.
That's what I was thinking. I'm thinking they're just essentially doing that, but just kind of throwing the Assassin's Creed on the front. So it's like, hey, we made a ninja game, but guess what? We're throwing Assassin's Creed behind it. Now, I'm not saying that there aren't elements of it that are going to have like Assassin's Creed nuances, but I feel like majority is just going to be like a, hey, this is a ninja game, but there are like some Assassin's Creed story elements to it, but it's primarily a ninja game.
I mean, to me, it's like the assassin portion of it, right? It's like being able to like identify your target, take steps towards being able to find out where your target is, studying your target's movements to a certain extent, and then being able to pull off like a clean assassination.
Mhm.
That to me is what it like makes an Assassin's Creed game,
Yeah.
at least in the games that I loved.
And all of
I
these,
think-
like everything you mentioned, like in the just details, like they all have all that. Like Eagle Vision's back, you can see NPCs through walls, target them. He said now you can pacify them instead of assassinating them. So
Yeah.
all these
And that-
things definitely are there.
In that sense, I can totally get why Darren called it, or said that we kind of had a Japanese Assassin's Creed game with Ghost of Tsushima, right? Because to an extent, there is a bit of that, right? Or you have the choice to handle the game in that way if you want to. You know what I mean? So I think what would do it a favor is really tailoring the experience of, you know, tracking and you know, that silent kill moment, and really lean heavy into what Assassin's Creed did primarily in the past, when it felt like a pivotal moment when you got that kill. You know what I mean?
Yes,
Like,
yes.
When you track down
go
your
down
target,
and-
and despite however many enemies are around, and even if so, there's a bunch of them. My target's right there. I have to
Yeah.
jump, and I'm out after this. I'm not even
Bro,
going to fight nobody.
that-
I'm running.
That
And then
that,
wait
that
every-
initial. Go ahead, Cam.
I was gonna say the way that like as soon as you like make the kill, the way that everybody
The
else
animus
is,
like
like,
fades
dispersed.
away and everything.
and
Yeah.
it's just a conversation between you and your target. Oh,
Bro,
man.
well, for me, it was
Key.
even that initial feeling of the clunk when you
Yep.
like hit the body and the
Yep.
shing, like when you hear the knife go, bro, like that
It was
initial feeling is what.
satisfying.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying with like this type of game. They have to make it a ninja game. Like they have to make it to where the assassinations are going to be like, I don't know if I want to say gruesome, but like, you know, like ninjas weren't kind of soft, man. Like when they went in, like they was cutting throats, they was taking off a pin, like they went in. So I'm interested to see like how like they're going to do the assassinations. Like, are they going to make it cinematic? Are they going to make it just kind of like typical? Like I'm very interested to see how they do it.
I think you hoping for a little bit too much there, my brother.
And I'm just interested to see.
Stereotypical ninja activity, like action ninja activity. I need that real stealth, like Hitman levels of ninja activity. Let me poison somebody real quick, you know what I'm saying? Like, let
There's
me
so many
watch.
elements from past Assassin's Creed that's like, this all makes sense. Like we had poison darts in the past. We've had all this stuff. So it's like it's going to be an Assassin's Creed game.
Nah,
like,
I'm trying to poison somebody's wine, dog. I'm trying to
Oh man.
I'm trying to tinge you that shit.
Yeah. Right.
No, like that ass. Like I would. That would be dope to have like other options to kill someone if you wanted to really like do something like that didn't involve like going in and using like your typical weapons, but like going in and poisoning someone's meal and then just
Hitman are
Hitman-esque,
good
right?
games, right? I was about to say, I was like, everything you're describing is Hitman.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like,
but that's not
listen,
ninja though.
I mean,
That's not
So,
ninja though.
and yeah,
It's kinda
nowadays
good.
gonna play similar to Assassin's Creed
ninjas
Evolved.
played dirty
Yeah.
enough to poison people's food as well.
Absolutely,
Definitely.
yeah.
I mean, yeah, but not in the like the stereotypical sense of like the ninja, right? Like I'm not saying like what.
We
No, I
going-
mean it's
we
true.
going for
Like,
That's right.
stereotype.
I
We
we are
literally
absolutely
said-
going for
we're going
I
for
stereotypes.
his-
literally
historically
said at the top of
accurate.
my statement, I don't want to do the stereotypical what we know as ninjas. Like, lean into like a little bit of, you know, accuracy. They just got the job done.
Yep.
This is true.
And then so we'll more than likely have both. Now it's gonna be that
Be
stealthy
less
old
weeb
school
and
AC.
more otaku, Justin.
Thank you.
I can't.
And
I can't,
Yasuke is gonna be the
unfortunately.
big heavy. We're just gonna kill
The
niggas.
heavy hitter. Yeah.
Yeah. Yasuke's got to kill niggas, so
Absolutely.
That's really the only conversation we should be having about this game instead of nigga in game, how dare.
Right.
How-
Exactly.
What's Japan saying about the game? Have we heard any like reactions from?
See,
the
okay,
Japanese
do you know why we never hear about it? Because they don't give a fuck, bro.
No, there was
No, people
yeah,
asked them,
there
and
was
they
a response.
They were pretty. A lot of people were laughing at the West.
Because it's like, do you
for
guys know
having
that
an
Yasuke
issue
is a
with
real
it.
person?
But also a lot of like there were some Japanese comments where they actually well, I think one of them was that they wanted to play a Japanese shit. How did the quote go? They wanted to play a Japanese pro tag. Have a Japanese pro tag.
So they're just as ignorant as the dumbasses out here.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
That's it. Like
literally, the response was, "I want to play as a Japanese pro tag in Assassin's Creed," and I'm like, and everyone's like, "You can like."
Jesus,
It's right there. It's just not a male. Like,
and it's like let's be real. Yes, it's a Japanese Assassin's Creed finally, but like I said, Ghost of Tsushima. We have 2 Neo games. Rise of the Ronins, like Jawan was saying, it's basically an Assassin's Creed game with hella loot. Like, like it's what the fuck ever, man.
Nah, that's not what they want. You know what they want.
And half of these niggas complaining aren't even gonna buy this fucking game.
That's facts.
Half of
Nah,
these,
a
more
lot of
than
it-
half of these niggas aren't even gonna play.
A lot of, especially the content creators who are whining about this, and someone pointed this out, they follow the exact same pipeline, right? They first started doing reaction videos and skits, then the money dried up, and they found the group of shit people that they can feed off of because they gonna show up.
Right.
You sit out there and rant about the woke mob. Those same people will always show up for you. So it's just another grift for a lot of these people. They don't
just don't
care
hate,
either
man.
way. This is just the newest thing that they can try to get $1 off.
Mm-hmm. What was it? 2-3 weeks ago, it was Stellar Blade not showing enough
oh,
titty,
right.
and now we have black people in Samurai Game. How dare? Mind you, this isn't the first game Yasuke showing up in.
Also, I'm just saying to the first one, I mean, they could have just left it uncensored. I'm just saying it wasn't that big a deal. I'm just saying.
What was that, Justin? Speak up.
Nothing.
Say with your
Nothing.
chest, Nyoko.
Nope.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, you're gonna have to turn up your volume to high for that one.
No
Okay.
thanks.
Mm-hmm. All right.
I
I'm
don't
gonna
know,
make
but
sure I
it's my
turn that the
code.
fuck up when I
No,
when I
stop
edit.
it. You don't
worry.
need to do that.
Yeah.
You don't have
Throw
to do that.
reverb on it too.
There's no need for that.
Throw hella reverb.
Don't you
on it.
auto tune my voice?
Nah, just reverb. Make sure you echo.
No, there's no need for that. Not at all.
Mm-hmm. And no, Jester, Yasuke is an actual. He came to Japan being sold
From
as
Africa,
a slave
yeah.
from Africa by the Portuguese, and Oda was like, him big. Let's go."
Yeah.
Like, yeah, this
Him
is
strong.
my. Who's
Him
that
strong.
with you?
It's the origin
That's my
story
slave.
for every black week.
And he's just staring at him like, how did you let that happen?
Right.
Come here.
Come here. Come here. Right?
And I think according to history, Yasuke was actually treated really well.
He
as well.
was.
He was treated really well by
Because
Oda Nobunaga.
Oda
Wasn't like-
Nobunaga favored him. Others probably
wasn't
wanted
like-
to
I
fuck
don't
with
know
him, but it'd be
Samurai
like, "Oh,
rank,
Nobunaga,
right.
we not gonna."
I heard he was
Yeah.
like ranked near Busho or something.
Yeah, he
Like,
was high. Yeah,
Yeah.
he was high rank.
Put respect on Yasuke's name.
I wonder what his real name was before Yasuke.
Didn't matter.
It didn't matter.
you know they gave him some bullshit that he didn't want.
Right.
It was
Mhm.
Toby, nigga. he Yasuke now. It's all good.
Yeah, he Yasuke now. We don't talk about his past.
He's in the history books. We accept that.
Yeah.
These slime balls out here on the internet need to accept that and get the fuck over it.
Also, can I just say that black people go to, like, I'm just saying, bro. Anywhere we go, we just like, yeah, we good, we good.
This,
Except with white
Right.
folks.
the way of the blade, I can learn that. I'm
Right,
gonna be good
exactly.
at it.
Exactly. Anywhere we go, we just like, yeah, we got that.
Let me ask this. So now that we've got Japan, which is where everybody wanted, where now? Where would you like to see an Assassin's
Personally,
Creed game
I don't care anymore.
I was like, oh,
I ain't gonna hold you. I got what I wanted. I
right.
don't care.
Since
anymore.
Italy, I would just be like, when we going to Japan? We got it. Cool.
I don't care anymore.
Space. Stop.
Mesoamerica, early Mesoamerica.
I
I can see it.
Is that like
Yeah, like Aztec,
Aztec, yeah.
Incan,
Oh,
something like
yeah.
that.
I was
Mayan.
thinking of that one movie,
Apocalypto.
Apocalypto. Yeah.
That
we
movie's
not?
wild.
I was gonna say I want to see some like tribal shit. That's what I would
Yeah.
do.
Yeah.
I think that would be
Yeah.
dope.
Aztec Mayan would be dope though.
Yeah, that's take my own decision.
So, but yeah. So, moving on from that Ubisoft news. In other Ubisoft news, Ubisoft cancels Division Heartland. Hooray!
Hooray.
Why?
That's sad for
Yatta.
people who wanted to
Yeah.
play that game.
Yep. So,
There are a lot of
I have
people-
no skin in this game.
There are a lot of people I know who actually enjoyed number 2. I played the first one, and I got through the story. I was really hanging in there because I was with my friends, but the post game wasn't it for me. I hear the second game was a lot better, like a lot better.
Is it the Tom Clancy game?
yeah.
Yeah. And like I just didn't bother jumping back into it. But I know some people are excited about this one, especially the change of scenery other than just cold hard cities.
So from IGN and from Rebecca Valentine, shout out Rebecca. Ubisoft has canceled the upcoming free-to-play shooter Tom Clancy's Division Heartland amid larger plans to focus resources on bigger opportunities.
Good for you. Beyond Good and Evil 2.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
This news was revealed as part of Ubisoft's earning release this morning. Okay, it's just earnings called season, because this is where we've been getting all of this news from, is every other fucking just status report from the fiscal year. And everything's either getting laid off, change of management, reporting of losses, blah, 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 blah. Business. News was reviewed as part of Ubisoft's earning release this morning, with the company saying it has redeployed resources to bigger opportunities such as XDefiant and Rainbow Six. The move is part of a larger, longer process Ubisoft has been undergoing in recent quarters to restructure its teams, cut costs, and concentrate its resources into fewer, bigger games. Ubisoft offered the following statement on the cancellation. After careful consideration, we have made a tough call to halt development on Tom Clancy's The Division Heartland, effective immediately. Our priority now is to support the talented team members of our Red Storm Entertainment Studio, who will be transitioning to new projects within our company, including XDefiant and Rainbow Six. Heartlands was first revealed back in 2021 and was being developed by North Carolina-based Red Storm Entertainment. It was quietly delayed not long after it was revealed, with plans to release moving towards the last fiscal year, but never materialized. Heartland did go through multiple testing phases and was in a publicly playable state. Recently, it was received a rating in Taiwan, leading fans to believe the release was imminent, but, they got canceled. So,
Here's who I really feel for, and we had this discussion before. It's the dev teams, right? Like, to us, this
Yeah.
is not like a big deal. It's like, boo, I didn't care about this game anyway. But, like, to these devs who spent, like, many hours of their time and put all their hard work into this thing, and to know that it's never going to see the light of day, it's pretty sad.
And it's been, it got announced 3 years ago, and now nothing. The thing with Ubisoft is weird, though, because they'll be making stuff, and then they'll stop and not mention shit forever.
It's gone.
Like, they'll really just kind of let stuff just kind of fade away into the background. Prince of Persia, Beyond Good and Evil, this, like, XDefiant, I thought was out.
Comes out in 2 days.
Oh, it is about to be out.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Thank you, Deontay. Appreciate you, brother. But
if they're doing this for the reasons that they say, I really do just want to see Ubisoft win, man. So if this contributes towards the upward swing that I think personally Ubisoft are kind of on right now, then cool. But also, sad face for the devs that put all their hard work into this game.
Let's see. So scrolling a little bit further down in the article, last year in particular, Ubisoft, like many other major gaming companies, have been undergoing major cut-costing measures, which have included the aforementioned game cancellations, studio closures, and multiple rounds of layoffs. As noted in Ubisoft's earnings release, it has reduced its employee numbers by over 1,700 people over 18 months. While retention has continued to improve, as of March 2024, Ubisoft employs 19,000 employees globally. So they're still doing. Ubisoft still has them numbers, but you know, everybody's doing their cut costs. So
Yeah, you got to keep those people up top happy.
right.
The investors.
And then speaking of the people up top, so moving on. So PlayStation names Hideki Nishino and Herman Hulst as new CEOs, succeeding Jim Ryan. So remember, Jim Ryan, I believe it was a month or two ago, had announced his resignation from being CEO of PlayStation. So we got Sony will be replacing former PlayStation boss Jim Ryan with two CEOs, Hideaki Nishino and Herman Hulst. The company announced today. Effective June 1st, Nishino will be the CEO of SIE's Platform Business Group, and Herman Hulst will be CEO of Studio Business Group, as revealed by the press release. Hiroki Totoki has been serving as the interim CEO in wake of Ryan's retirement, and will be serving as chairman of SIE in addition to his role as president, COO, and CFO. Damn, he still got all the
titles.
Sheesh, okay. And both Hulst and Nishino will be reporting to Totoki.
I feel like he's gonna peel off some of those titles with time as he
Absolutely.
finds people.
Just like,
definitely.
all right, you're the COO now, you're the CFO, I'll stay as president, right?
Yep.
So,
You're right.
Sony Interactive Entertainment is a dynamic and growing business that delivers incredible entertainment experiences through the connection of content and technology, Totoki said in a statement. These two leaders will have clear responsibilities and will manage strategic direction to ensure the focus remains on deepening engagement with existing PlayStation users and expanding experiences to new audiences. As Senior Vice President of Platform Experience Group, Nishino is already embedded in PlayStation's hardware and tech operations. In his new role, Sony says he'll continue to be responsible for technology products, services, and platform experience, as well as overseeing third-party publisher and developer relations and commercial operations, including sales and marketing of hardware, services, and peripherals. Hulst, meanwhile, is currently Senior Vice President and Head of PlayStation Studios. In addition to developing content across PlayStation consoles and PC, he helped oversee the growth of PlayStation's IPs across film and TV through PlayStation Productions. Unsurprisingly, Sony's press release name drops HBO's smash hit adaptation of The Last of Us, developed by PlayStation Productions. In his new role, Hulst will be responsible for development, publishing, and business operations of SIE's first-party content. And from Hulst, we will continue to connect players and creators through world-class products, services, and technology. We always strive to grow our community even bigger with innovations in every area of Sony Interactive Entertainment, Nishino said in the announcement. I'm honored to be important in such an important role alongside Herman. By working more closely together, we will be positioned to build incredible experiences for an ever-expanding audience now and in the future. So, two top dogs at Sony. Let's see how things shake up. Because Jim Ryan did good things, but Jim Ryan also was kind of a dickhead on certain things. So,
Kind of. Yeah. A little bit.
But also, I mean, how much of that nigga do you have to be that it takes two guys to fill your position? That's crazy.
It could just be that they want to split up the work.
I think so. Especially because both of them are still kind of heading what their current roles have been, but now they have more on top of that.
Just
So
kind of split off.
yeah, we need to know technology and more of the hardware side of things, while Herman is more of like player relation and getting games out there. And so yeah, since Herman Hulst has been in his position, yeah, we've gotten that has been the Uncharted movie and The Last of Us since he's been in his position. So, and from him going from being top dog with at Gorilla for Horizon, and now he's just one of Sony's top dogs.
Mhm.
Hey, man.
So
If you
good for
when you
them.
winning, you winning.
Hopefully, we see this leadership change. Does good things for Sony, and they stop fumbling the bag and doing dumb stuff like the PlayStation connecting of things. Because I think Ghost of Tsushima, since that just came out on PC, same thing. You had to do a PlayStation link, and then that kind of has been shaky over the past week. But
Yeah, I heard it got bombed on Steam again, or what you call it?
yeah,
Helldivers.
yeah, Helldivers has now recovered since they reversed everything that we talked about 2 weeks ago.
So I think they just need to start doing that across the board. That way,
Mm-hmm.
they don't have this hiccup again.
You see that Hi-Fi Rush is getting reversed review bombed. So instead of people giving it shit scores, after the wake of what happened, people are just like giving it straight up fives or whatever on
Hey
Steam
man,
now.
sometimes the internet
Trying
is
to
not
boost
bad.
them. Yeah, sometimes they're
the
nice.
internet's not bad.
Buy
Not
this
all
game.
toxic.
But like, you can never tell, right? Like, you can never tell how the internet is going to react to shit.
Either it's gonna be nice and wholesome or some utter bullshit.
Right, Jesus.
All right. That's as far as news goes. That's the majority of what we had to talk about. Cameron, you just beat Thirsty Suitors.
Mm-hmm.
Gush, brother.
It's a great game. I was saying off stream that I'm surprised more people aren't talking about it. It's ridiculously good, and they really didn't have to go as in with everything as they did, but I'm glad that they did. I mean, everything from the story to the character interactions to the combat system to the music. I mean, for what it is, and that being an indie game, but like also just like an indie game that doesn't tell a very typical story, that sort of tells a story of an immigrant, right? That like a story that's not really told, or a dynamic that's not really looked at in video games. They really didn't have to go that in, and they did, and it's fucking amazing. I was a little bit disappointed at the way that we got to the ending of the game. I won't like go in to ruin it by anyone. I think the payoff was there, but I don't know, the build up to the payoff was slow, and it was a good pace, and then all of a sudden we were just there. And I know that sounds kind of confusing if I'm not explaining what's happening, but
No,
yeah,
that
all of a
makes
sudden
sense.
it sort of just rushed, and I was like,
Yeah.
whoa, we could have taken just like a little bit more time with this.
I get it. I think that's how I felt when I was
yeah, I
playing
was about to
Chicken
say,
Police. Like, it's like, okay,
like-
I feel things are escalating, and it's like final chapter, and it's like, oh, we're here. Oh, we're almost done. Oh, all right, then let's go.
The escalation skips a few steps.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
Russian thing.
exactly.
It's like we're built over there.
Yeah, right.
And it really
Like you were
wasn't
looking
until
for
like
more
right at the
build-up.
very end where I felt that way. Like everything else felt good, and then it was like the end fight. I feel like really even just the end fight could have played out a little bit differently, and I think I would have felt better about the ending, because there's a whole nother portion after the sort of final boss,
Mm-hmm.
and that part was fine. So it's really just the final boss that I had some qualms about. But yeah, great game, really good, really good. And I mean, it wears its inspirations on its sleeve, but like does it in such a unique way. Like it very much so is Persona, but I don't know, it's its own thing too at the same time. So I fucks with it.
How much did this game have to do with food like Themba did?
Not nowhere
Not
near as
nowhere
much
near.
as-
Okay.
No. So you make food. The food is all based, like making the food is all based on like some kind of rhythm game. So you would fuck with that. But no, not. I mean, like there is a whole food making side to things that you could, if you wanted to go in on that and just like cook recipes and shit, you can do that. But there's only a few recipes that you have to make throughout to like progress the story. Whereas Venba's
That the whole
central
thing was
mechanic
about
was
food being closer to family and everything, right?
Yep, exactly. This is more so like, okay, the addition of the food helps to tell like where the family is from and put their culture to the forefront.
Mm-hmm.
But like the major story is about this girl who is coming back home and facing the things that she ran away from, which for the most part are family and exes.
Okay.
That's what the major plot line is about, and seeing like why she's the way that she did, like she's confronting all of these people from her past, and trying to figure out like what she did to them, and what within her own self and her own family dynamics led to her being that way. And that's how the game kind of ends, is her sort of like figuring out that this final boss character, who I'm not going to tell you who it is, but the final boss character is really the reason why she is the way that she is. And so the final confrontation is between her and this final boss character.
Gotcha.
But yeah, it's really good.
How would you rate it out of 10?
Honestly, it's up there like a 10 for what it is, for the experience. Like I don't think, other than the one thing I said about the ending, I don't think I would change anything. It was a solid experience.
Nice.
Super solid.
Bet. And then
I'm gonna cry next week.
Oh yeah, you're almost at that part in Corel and Rebirth, huh? Yeah, experience that good shit, Justin.
Yeah, I just got to the flying saucer, or the golden
It's
saucer.
a golden saucer. Okay, bet.
I said flying saucer.
Yeah, you did.
But yeah, the mini games are fun too. I kind of really like the little fighting mini game that you can do. The one where you fight Dio.
Oh yeah.
Also, Dio is a character.
Bro, it's like all the wacky characters that are in Rebirth or just in Final Fantasy VII, seeing them be realized as
great.
characters, or like, you really were a thing back then, weren't you?
Right? You were for real. And I remember like him like flexing and things like while he's talking to you and stuff. It's great. I was when I went to the gym with Cam yesterday, and I was telling him, I was like, man, there's so many changes and nuances that you're gonna miss because you haven't played the original. So this game is gonna seem amazing to you, but you're gonna miss a lot of the subtleties.
The things that make it even more
Yeah.
better.
Mm-hmm. And I'm interested, like, would you ever... So are you, like, forever not going to know? Do you know what I mean?
I don't know.
Stop trying to fish
I
for
don't know the answer to
disappointment,
that
Justin.
question.
No, I'm not. I'm just asking, because, like, after he plays, you know, the entire remake in its entirety, like, I'm interested to see if he would go back and then try to see what the changes were, or would he just watch a YouTube video?
This nigga's gonna watch a YouTube video.
That sounds like a solid option.
It's not the same.
I feel like he wasn't even thinking about that till you said
Yeah, that's facts. That's facts. The
Well,
disappointment.
it's like you never played the OG as well. I don't
I'm
like
like
turn-based
Deontay does
RPGs.
a
You
lot
do.
of
You like
YouTube videos
Pokemon,
and
dog.
He knows everything. Wait, what'd you say?
Let's talk
Oh,
about
that
chat.
is always our that's always our comeback when people say they don't like turn-based RPGs.
You like Pokemon? You like turn-based RPGs.
Yep, you like Pokemon.
I wouldn't even say that anymore. I used to say that, but I wouldn't say that I don't.
I mean, you've played enough of them at this point.
Right.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I wouldn't say that I didn't, and I don't anymore. You know what really turned it around for me,
Persona.
other than Pokemon, is Persona. Yeah.
Persona, yeah, yeah. Persona put an extra swagger onto turn-based RPGs that everybody was like, you know what? This is kinda cool.
I'm still mad. I found out about this so late. This entire series has been swaggy. Like I'm so mad I found out so
I mean,
late.
kinda. 1 and
Bro,
2 were just Shin Megami Tensei games.
Yeah, but 3 and 4, dog. Like
3 is what started the animification of the series.
Yeah, how did I? That was a miss. I don't know how I missed it, but that was a miss.
Hey man, well
Wish
you're
I-
here
I
now
wish
and
I-
it's
I wish
okay.
I wish I was like 14, 15 getting to play these games. Back when I had
Bro.
all the time. Oh man.
The amount we would just dive into this and just lose ourselves instead of having to come back to reality the next day.
Ugh.
Oh man.
No. And so yeah, this week too, I finally got a chance to dive a decent bit into Animal Well,
Okay.
and I like it. I don't as of right now, I don't understand all the glowing 10 out of 10s.
See.
Not
It-
yet, not yet. Right? There's games that take a little bit of time.
It is. It's a Metroidvania through and through, like big map. Um, as you go through different challenges, you'll get different items that will help you progress further. And it's all like weird little stuff. Like one's a slinky that you use to like drop down, and you have to move in
that's kinda
conjunction to
cool.
that. One's a yo-yo that you have to use, and you can like throw it up, and it will slide against walls and everything to go towards what you're actually trying to aim in
That's
for.
also kind of cool.
There's a little bubble blower that you can use to jump onto a bubble to get you higher up.
Oh,
So,
that sounds
like
cool.
it's little shit. It's little shit.
Oh, that stuff sounds cool as shit.
Like it's cute. It's all cute. I'll just put it this
Yeah.
way. Like it's not like you have some defensive options. Like you can pick up fireworks, and because there's enemies that So pretty much, the whole game is like you're this little blob, and all the enemies are just different animals. Like some animals you interact with as platforming options. Like there's these little, not like squirrels, I don't know what they are, little capybaras or some shit that like you kind of have to push along to jump on top of them. There's some enemies that are just straight up just animals. Like you'll come across dogs and they'll immediately chase after you and just try to fucking use you as a chew toy. There's there was this one dog I came across where it's like it was running at me, but there was a little divot in the ground that led to little underground catacombs, and so I'm like just slowly moving away, and this dog is stretching through trying to chase after me, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
Throat goat is back.
There was an ostrich that peeked its head into there and was slowly looping around. I was like, stop. But like there's been certain boss things that I've come across to get certain items. Like I got a frisbee, but when I took the frisbee from the little altar that it was on, it like summoned like this ghost cat that like stayed chasing me, that killed me very quickly afterwards. And so I ignored it. I didn't pick up the thing, and then I went through the next area and I found like a little fake disc, and I was like, I take this back and I swap it with that, so the ghost doesn't chase after me anymore. Like
Yeah, that sounds neat.
yeah, on the like main map, like there are different flames you have to go and collect, I guess. Like I've only gotten near one. I still haven't got it because I still haven't figured out how to get on the other side of this wall that it's on. But it's big, and it's very unique with the way that you play, because like I said, it's not like you have many defensive options. It's not like you attack or anything like that, except for throwing these frisbees to distract the dog so you can run past it. Like the dog will hit the frisbee and just start messing with it, and then it will lose interest and then start going after you again. The fireworks is just to get rid of some ghosts that might pop up here and there. So it's a cool Metroidvania. I do like it, but it hasn't clicked for me yet. And I've explored so much of the map in every direction right now, and still like looking at the little fire spots, and I'm like, how the fuck do I get there? Because I'm looking at the maps, and like you could tell the areas that you haven't explored or you haven't gone past yet. And I'm just like, what do I even do over there? And there's no fast travel so far from what I know of, and that is making shit a lot. Because I have been traversing, but overall, I like it. I'm going to give it more of a chance to kind of, like I said, I need to get at least one of the main objectives out the way first to kind of see if that does anything for me. But yeah, it's interesting. I like it so far. Metroidvanias are cool. And then I started that other game just to try it out. That game that was bundled with the Crypt Master for that discount on Steam,
how is
1000
it?
Cross Resist. So I started it. I haven't gotten far. I just kind of wanted to see what it was about. And so far from what I am getting, it is Nier Automata without the combat, without the gameplay, so much to say. So it's very much more like each character seems like they all have their own different titles. So like I think you play as Watcher, you run across a character called Fixer that's getting on this train that's pretty much I'm assuming taking them to die. Whereas it's like you get on this train, you're going to All-Mother, and All-Mother's, her name was Iris before. Like everybody has a different title and they have their own different roles to play. And then when you're taking this train, that's like you fulfilled your task per se. Different different voice options. Like I said, it's light on gameplay, and from what I have read about it, it's just like this is more narrative. This is a narrative-driven game, so it's kind of just seeing how the story goes with each of these characters. So I haven't put too much time into it. I don't have too much on it yet, but I told Chase about it, and he copped it on Switch. So I assume Chase will probably get through it way faster than me, but. It's another one of those games that have popped up where it's like, okay, yeah, don't go into this game knowing anything and just kind of experience the story. So,
How much was that bundle again?
I think for both of them, like $29.
Nice.
Yeah. So, what's good, Joe? But yeah, so just been trying a bunch of other little stuff. Still playing through Hades 2. So I haven't gotten past the second boss yet.
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah. But yeah, all the little stuff. I haven't had a chance to hop back into Rebirth in a minute, because time is a task, and roguelikes and Metroidvanias are nice, quick. I'm gonna play this, I'm gonna put it back down, and I'm gonna move on with my day. So
I do need to sit down and really put a dent into Rebirth. I did it for about, I think I was going for almost 3 hours, probably 2.5 on Friday, but.
I know. I asked Justin when we were at the gym if he's almost done.
not at all.
No.
Not at all. Not nowhere close.
No.
Because I'm on chapter 10 right now, and I know I still have.
He's not done. Yeah,
I still
no.
have a lot to do. So.
I mean, I kind of feel like at this point, taking my time is kind of an understatement.
Bro, it is what it is. I'm like, I'm gonna get through the game as I get through it. This game was it's way bigger than what Remake was.
So
and
big.
It's like, rushing through a game like this will only serve as a detriment. So
Yeah.
So it's like, I'm gonna play it as I play it. And then in just quick anime stuff, I watched Inuyashiki this week, and that is a fucking anime. It's only 11 episodes, and it's wild.
Why do I feel like I've heard that before?
It's the anime with the dude that goes bong. He like points at you and shoots and he kills people.
Dog.
Yeah, you know what that one is.
Yes.
If
Bro,
you don't know what Inuyashiki is, it's on Crunchyroll. It's only 11 episodes. Go and just watch for a fucking ride. It's quick, in and out.
Yeah.
And just a good time.
Yeah.
Inuyashiki Last Hero, I believe is what it's called.
Yeah, Last Hero. Yeah.
Highly recommend. I don't want to say much. Either go in blind or watch CJ the Champ video about it, about Hiro Shishigami, because that's also crazy. But yeah, that show was fucking wild. And yeah, that's all I got for the week.
Yeah, I'm just seeing clips of it, so
Yeah.
you know, clips of that are always floating. I'll
Right.
see one of those, like I'll see it once a month, probably once every 2 months or some shit.
I didn't know that it was like that it was so short. 11 episodes, quick in and out, bro. Yeah, I recommend to everybody if you have Crunchyroll. Watch that shit. It's wild. Just be aware of a lot of murder will happen. So,
Murder.
like straight up murder, not like niggas are dying. Murder. Murder is happening.
That man said Death Note on steroids.
But yeah, but
What'd you do
anything
this
else from
weekend?
you boys? Anything else, gentlemen?
Well, I've been just catching up on my usual animes. I was already talking about Windbreaker before I got on here. Probably one of my favorite anime this year. Ninja Koboi is still top for me.
Is it done?
It's done.
Okay.
Yeah, it's done. The last episode, honestly, might have been the weakest. But it was still fucking decent.
Did they
It was
set up
just
for
like-
season 2 or no?
It ended in a way that it didn't feel like there would be a season 2. You know, that last episode, really, the last couple of episodes gave me that Gungrave feel. You know what I mean? Where it's like, oh yeah, this is
Yeah.
This is it.
Yeah,
this is it. Like he's got a mission, and once he completes this mission,
It's
like,
done. Right.
we see no need for him to lift a blade again, bro. But Yeah, it was interesting. They spoiler not spoiler. They did the thing I love, where the main theme appears in a fight scene. Like the theme song starts playing, and you get so fucking hyped. You're like, oh yeah, let's go.
Remember when that shit happened during Castlevania?
Man.
Shoot, my hero be like,
Right. Oh, X-Men 97. Watch that shit. Watch.
Is
Yes,
that done?
that is also done. That's also wrapped
The
up.
season is done. I caught up on those last 5 episodes, on the second half of the season, and
Was it crazy, the last episode?
The
bro,
whole show.
Darren's been talking about it for a while.
I haven't. I
Yeah.
talked about it when episode 5 came out, when I caught up, and then a couple weeks went by, and I was like, I'm gonna wait till the season's over. The season's over. I binged the rest of it, and went.
Yeah, I was watching those episodically as well. They're, yeah, they went there.
What do you watch it on?
It's Disney Plus.
Disney Plus. Okay.
Disney Plus, yeah.
Yeah.
It's also where I'm watching
Everything Marvel.
Go Go Loser Ranger, which is getting
That's on Disney Plus, or really?
Yeah,
That's
Hulu,
wild.
yeah.
Oh, Hulu. Okay.
but you can access it through Disney Plus.
Oh, that's right. The Hulu.
Oh, and Sakamoto Days is going to be coming to Netflix when it comes out later on this year.
No way.
Netflix got Sakamoto Days.
I'm okay.
I don't know if they do it episodically. I'm okay. If they do that
Yeah.
fucking season dump shit again, Netflix needs to stop that on certain animes. We don't need that. We don't need that.
They do. They do.
It
They need
enters
to
the conversation too fast and leaves the conversation too fast. That was the
Agreed.
biggest detriment to JoJo Part 6. Was Netflix doing that bad shit. Just if you're gonna do it, please do it episodically. Sakamoto Days is fucking amazing.
I like how I think they did that with Ninja Kamui, right? Episodically.
Yeah, but that was on
So,
Max.
yeah.
It was on Max.
Oh shit! I'm sorry.
Mhm.
Yes.
Did you guys watch the latest Wukong trailer, by the way?
No, I saw that it
No.
dropped and it's in Discord. I
That
haven't taken a look.
shit looks nuts.
Oh, remember, it's not real
No,
until
no, no. That shit is real.
Remember, it's
Before,
not
bro.
real until it hits our hands and we put the disc in, man, and we get to the end of the credits. It's not real, Cam. Don't let them trick you.
No, I believe it now, man. It's past that initial.
No, Cam
This
got
is like a
got.
tech demo video.
Guys,
man.
Cam got.
This shit look crazy.
This is how they get you, Cam. Yo.
It does look crazy. I'm just looking at
Can't
the.
say shit. I'm waiting on GTA 6.
He really looks like he has monkey hands.
Goku?
I mean,
Shit is
All we
legit.
GTAers got, we got a leak, a trailer with a promise of a trailer someday in the future. Like,
That part.
man, GTA, you know you ain't got shit to worry about. They're about to make
That
all the
part.
money in the world. Everybody in the world's about to buy it. I'm talking all this shit right now. That shit's gonna come out, and I'm gonna be like,
I'ma
well,
buy it
one
too.
please.
Yep. For real.
One
One
please.
GTA, please.
One GTA, please.
One GTA, please.
I'll play that shit for 2 weeks and go, oh yeah, and I'll never play it again.
Yeah.
But
Oh, yeah.
I saw an IGN
Not the
video.
realization. Oh, yeah.
I saw an IGN video where they were saying top things that Rockstar need to bring from other Rockstar games into GTA, and I'm like, damn, y'all niggas bored, huh?
or they know the reality that this is all there's gonna be. There are going to
Facts.
be no other Rockstar games.
Exactly.
So you might as well
Yeah.
start pulling them into this one.
I mean, I like you guys were saying, if they do it the same way they did Fortnite, where like GTA 6 just becomes like a general hub, like I can see it. Yeah, just do it that way.
GTA Online Racing, GTA Online High School Simulator, GTA Online Table Tennis Mode. Fuck it.
Wait, dude, I feel like
GTA
High School
Online
Simulator is
murder.
only Bully Simulator. Like,
Exactly.
Exactly what it is.
That's what he's
exactly
going
what it
for.
is. And then the table
Next
tennis
expansion
was their
GTA
actual
Online.
table tennis game because Rockstar released
Manhunt.
the table tennis
Yes,
game.
they did. Mm-hmm.
They really?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
why I said table tennis
That's
specifically,
exactly
because
I thought you were just being
No.
bougie. Like,
not at all. There's a whole.
And I had to sit in my head and think, wait, can you play table tennis in GTA 5? Because you can play tennis in GTA.
I know you can
5.
play tennis.
You can play
I'm talking table
tennis,
tennis.
You can play tennis. You can do a lot of shit. You can arm
That's
wrestle.
hilarious.
hmm
GTA 6 is
I
gonna be
I
wild.
arm wrestled a
State of
motherfucker
emergency.
online. It was random. Was it you, Cameron? I arm wrestled
wait,
someone.
why his face do he said
I
like,
actually don't, I don't remember. Where did we arm wrestle?
In my motorcycle clubhouse
In Monster Hunter?
GTA. Over one of the tables,
Right.
we can arm
Oh,
wrestle.
I thought you meant in real life.
No.
Damn. No. I
No,
didn't- I
if
didn't
anything,
think
that
so.
would have been Darren's birthday that one year.
yeah, right.
Justin failed me that day.
I did fail him. I'm sorry, brother. See me now, though. Come see me now,
I think
though.
you still might
He
lose,
showed
dog.
back up, and he's got.
I know
like,
he's hella
muscles on
bigger.
his
Like,
muscles.
he's like bigger than.
Oh, that
hella
nigga is
bigger
like
than
fighting,
Like
bro.
that
That
one,
nigga fights right
the
now.
Manjaro,
Oh,
whatever.
Jermaine
never
does
He
mind.
looks like the
Never
Cheeto at
mind.
the bottom of the bag, bro. You don't want to fuck with him.
Hella
His
hot
muscles
meat.
is muscly.
They were muscling.
I
back
need to
then,
hit up
too.
Jermaine. I still follow him on Instagram and everything. He's fighting right now, bro. He does. He's still
I wonder.
I'm gonna beat him. He's just gonna hit me in the face.
proficient.
I want to try to book a match with him and this kid I used to know back when I was like 5 years old, who fights now. His name is Anthony Taylor, and the only reason I know this is because my cousin pointed this shit out to me. I remember that kid was my first fight. My first fight ever. He used to fucking kick me in the shins with these cowboy boots that were pointed at the tip. I will always remember that, and I think that's why I hate cowboy boots today.
That's rude.
trauma.
And to
I can see it
think
being
that
traumatic.
my first fight, like the first fight I had, this nigga's a professional fighter now, kind of upsets me.
Hey man, all I can say is you inspired him to get way better.
Can't wear the cowboy boots in the ring, bitch.
Stupid.
Hey, what's this about Gundam coming to Call of Duty as well?
What?
Everybody see that?
What?
You
I
never
saw
saw that?
the Fallout crossover that's happening. I saw that.
I saw Gundam coming to Call of Duty. I didn't read too much into
All I know
it,
about Gundam is what I've been hearing on Discord, where I guess there's like a Gundam.
No,
like
it
a
was
mech-
that Gundam beta or that mech beta. I think
Yeah.
one had posted where it's like Gundam
They had, like-
Gundam-esque robot designs, but like
Yeah.
Armored Core-esque movement. And yeah, I
Mhm.
looked at the video. I was like, yeah, that does look like Armored Core. Yeah, that's that good shit.
It's time for the shadows to rise up. Gundam comes to Call of Duty in season 4.
Wow.
It's time for the shadows
Are
to
you just
rise
gonna be able
up.
to run around as a human-sized Gundam and shoot shit?
I don't know.
It's
but
You're gonna be
expensive.
easy to see because you're all white and red and yellow and blue and shit, so you don't
Oh, wow.
camouflage with nothing on the field.
I hate that.
I do hate that.
Or are they just gonna have you play around Gundams? Like they're gonna have you, they're gonna have a Gundam station there, and you're gonna be shooting around its feet and stuff. Because I'll deal with that.
These are
You
all
know, they're
really
probably
good
gonna have like a Gundam play mode where you can essentially just be Call of Duty within a Gundam.
I don't.
No,
How did?
that sounds
How
too
is
good.
Call of Duty getting this anime shit? They've had Alucard, and now they have fucking Gundams.
Alucard?
Alucard's
they
in
have
Call of Duty, yeah.
Since
Why?
when?
A while
Because-
ago.
He has a gun.
I did not know that.
Okay, and not Alucard Castlevania, Alucard from Helsing.
Yeah, he has a
Wow.
gun. That helps. That
Wow.
Alucard.
That Alucard.
Didn't know that. Don't know how I missed that.
A
Yeah,
while
that's
back.
a weird one.
Because
Yeah,
I
that's
was
a weird one.
confused.
I
Yeah.
thought we talked about it.
We probably might have. I probably just let it go out of my mind. I was just probably like, that don't sound real.
Yeah,
Todd
it was
has
during
fun.
during one of the other announcements of some crossover they were doing, and I'm like, oh yeah, they're doing Alucard too.
That's crazy.
Dumb. But
I mean, I really do feel like some of these crossovers aren't necessary.
absolutely not. But here we are, Gundams in Call of Duty.
Yay.
That's what's up.
But alright, everybody, we gonna call this an episode, and remember that there was an Attack on Titan crossover in Call of Duty as well, where there was an Armor Titan skin, so that was a whole thing.
That's right.
But with that, we are gonna call it an episode. Thank you, as always, everybody who's here live with us. Thank you, everybody who's been listening. We appreciate
Yes,
you.
sir.
Remember, you can follow us anywhere at Rusty Rupees or Rusty Rupees with 2 Y's on Twitter, because Twitter's some who's.
Hells.
You can follow me anywhere at XX Shadow Kami XX, Justin,
Roninha 23.
Deontay,
13 cross, fill it out. Don't be lazy.
Cameron.
By Richie. IE, no why. Hashtag Indie Watch.
I wonder if anyone's ever messed up Cam's name, like actually didn't listen and put a Y anywhere.
I hope so.
You bitch.
Appreciate you guys, and until next time, stay rusty. Okay, boy.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
I like that outro. That was a good
Yeah, so my shit fucked up twice.
outro. Fuck.
And I'm gonna tell you, everything after 18 minutes is good,
Okay.
I believe.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say everything after 18 minutes is trash.
I
Hey,
gotta-
Darren almost had to save me.
Everything after 18 minutes is good, but there should be 2 fuck ups. Yep, at right before 17:30,
Okay.
that's where one of the cutoffs was, and then before then, I don't have a mark for that one, but that's my computer just
Okay.
died. You should just see hella silence.
Bet.
Yeah,
Can we
first
again
time my
give a-
computer died, second time I ran out of space.
Oh, damn. Can we just give another round of applause to Darren for being so quick on these episode drops? I think that's a round of applause, boy.
Hey, man, they out when they out.
Darren, you missed my birthday shout out to you yesterday. It was pretty funny. Should go back and listen to that at some point in time.
You know what? I think I won't.
You know what? I think I won't.
I will accept it, brother,
Uh,
and I'm gonna keep it pushing with my day.
he's like, appreciate you, but nah.
It was in the beginning of the stream, maybe
Oh.
first 10 minutes, just in case you're curious.
Oh boy,
Just in case you're curious.
I wonder how old I am in said birthday shout out.
Are you 5? I
Happy
think it's
12th
probably
But you
5.
know, I didn't mention nothing about your age, brother.
What? I want to see how old Darren is.
I don't
like,
believe you.
This goes out to Darren, and then the Meet the Grams beat starts.
Wow.
He just stares in the camera, starts rapping.
Why?
Bro, I love
Yeah,
how
Darren.
that's now, I love how that's now become like the
The meme for
yeah, for
roasting
people like
somebody.
roasting somebody.
You just send them the beat.
Yeah, no, seriously. Like I don't know if you guys have seen that thing on it was one of the NBA news things where somebody was talking shit, and so one of the commentators
Put over the beat.
yeah started
Put over
going
Meet the
in
Grams beat over the
bro,
top.
and then put the beat over.
It's one of the two. It depends on how the how hype your shit talking is. Because if you're hype going in, then they gotta play Not Like Us. But if it seems sinister, oh, you gotta
It
hit
was
that
sin-
Meet the Grams.
It was sinister. It was sinister. Bro, he went off on old boy. He was like, you average shit. You've been on like 11 teams. Nobody wants you. Da 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 da. I was like, God damn.
Yeah, it's
God
one of them
damn.
leads.
It's like, leave
Sorry
him
to
alone. He's
advance,
just a
Darren, your
boy.
name was spelled wrong.
Huh?
It'll make sense later. But sorry in advance, your name was spelled wrong.
Soka.
We got
One
you a
R instead
stripper.
of 2. You could pretend it's a double R.
Not the Durin.
We got you a stripper and had her tattoo her
Durin.
name on it. So Duren, Durin.
No, oh, shit.
God
That's
damn it.
great. That makes it better.
All right, let's see. Who we gonna shoot this old radio raid to? Desho's streaming right now. We'll go over to Desho. She's
Desho streaming? Oh,
Oh,
shit.
send it over to Desho.
Yeah.
Yeah.
69 card.
He a fan, he a fan, he a fan.
I don't know what she's drawing, but there's a cake.
Beat your ass high to Bible God watching.
What are you doing, Deso? What are you
Oh,
drawing?
shit.
Certified boogeyman. I know what.
Bro,
Hey.
the fact that song itself is just a banger. It's kind of dumb. Like
That song
Appar-
is fucking fire,
the
bro.
it is.
Fastest. Apparently, it broke the record for fastest platinum charting, or fastest album
Fuck.
or song to reach platinum. I think.
Bro, a diss track? Yo, that's
Bro,
nasty.
I told somebody
I love it. But okay,
last
y'all,
week-
we gonna catch you guys later. To go on since
Later,
left the
bye,
deso.
good
And
night.
love you guys. Okay,
Bye.
bye.
Adios.
But I told somebody last